Greetings, family. Peace, love, and positive thinking. This is Guru, and thanks for visiting my channel. This black woman, Tamika Cross, from Houston, says Delta Airlines refused to believe she was a real doctor during a mid-flight emergency. So, family, let's go to this story. So, family, when a passenger recently became frighteningly unresponsive mid-flight from Detroit to Minneapolis, causing his wife to scream in terror, there was luckily a physician, Tamika Cross, sitting just 2 rows behind them. But Cross never got the chance to help due to a flight attendant who rebuffed her efforts because, as the doctor believes, she is a black woman, a woman of color, and couldn't possibly been an actual physician. Cross, who lives and practices as an OB/GYN in Houston and had been in Detroit to attend a wedding, posted a lengthy Facebook post about the upsetting encounter. We're going to review it. So, family, Tamika goes in saying, quote, "I'm sure many of my fellow young corporate America working women of color can all understand my frustration when I say I'm sick of being disrespected," unquote, began her October 9th post, which has since been shared more than 20,600 times and has inspired more than 54,000 reactions and 7,100 comments. After hearing the woman scream for help, Cross continued, quote, "I naturally jumped into doctor mode as no one else was getting up. Unbuckle my seatbelt and throw my tray table up, and as I'm about to stand up, flight attendant says, 'Everyone calm down. It's just a night terror. He is all right.' Well, I continue to watch the scene closely. A couple minutes later, he is unresponsive again, and the flight attendant yells, 'Call overhead for a physician on board.' I raise my hand to grab her attention. She said to me, oh no, sweetie, put your hand down. We're looking for actual physicians or nurses or some type of medical personnel. We don't have time to talk to you." I tried to inform her that I was a physician, but I was continually cut off by condescending remarks. So, family, after hearing the page for a doctor, Cross said she pressed her button, which was met with surprise from the flight attendant. Quote, "Oh wow, you're an actual physician?" Question mark. I reply, "Yes," she said. She said, "Let me see your credentials. What type of doctor are you? Where do you work?" Bombarding me with questions. Cross says she answered all her questions and was about to begin helping the man when suddenly, she said, another seasoned white male approached the row and says he is a physician as well. She says to me, "Thanks for your help, but he can help us and he has his credentials." Now, mind you, he hasn't shown anything to her, just showed up and fit the quote description of a doctor. I stay seated, mind blown, blood boiling. Man is responding to his questions and is seemingly better now, thank God. Yahoo Beauty reached out to Delta, which responded with the following statement, quote, "Discrimination of any kind is never acceptable. We've been in contact with Dr. Cross, and one of our senior leaders is reaching out to assure her that we're completing a full investigation," unquote. So in other words, family, Delta Airlines, now that they've realized that this doctor is smart and intelligent and has exposed their bullshit on social media, they're afraid that they may lose business. So of course they have to tell her that they're conducting a full investigation, even though this customer who flown on their flight, who probably has plenty of witnesses that can account for her experience, yet they had to have a full investigation. And then what are they going to do to that racist flight attendant? Probably give her a slap on the wrist, send her home for the day so she has a vacation day, and then start all over tomorrow. See, that's how white supremacy works. They get away with this kind of shit all the time. And this is why we're constantly having to deal with it, and why so many of us have our different stories, because we have to deal with their bullshit racism. And they get away with it one after another, to where you, me, and your mama and daddy too, we're all having to deal with their bullshit. But I digress. I'm going to go back to the story. So family, Yahoo Beauty did not yet hear back from Cross in response to a request for further comment, but the supportive comments on her Facebook page say a great deal. Quote, "I'm embarrassed beyond words to know that this is still going on in this country. You have faced hurdles that most women have not. As a woman and as an African American, you became a doctor. You fought hard through schooling, earned your medical degree, and now you have to face discrimination despite proving what a strong, capable person you are," noted one. "Wow, you handled the situation with grace. When they go low, we go high," praised another. So family, I'm going to stop right here because I want to bring a situation to light. They always say that, right? The racists always say, education is the key. You need better education. You need to go to school, get an education, get an education. They always say that when they're dumb as shit. They're dumb as a doorknob, and they always trying to tell somebody else about getting an education as if we need it more than they do, right? They always try to say that, right? Now here it is. She's a doctor. She got her education and had to deal with some dumb, racist, white people working for an airline, namely Delta Airlines, who I won't be flying with again. Will you? I sure wouldn't. Anyways, back to the article. Yet one more said, "I can truly relate to how you must have felt in the moment. I work as a medical professional and frequently get degraded below my educational level because of racist perceptions. I clap back by showing just how smart I am each time. You handled the situation well and with patience." And family, that's how I do too. I clap back, but I don't have to show them how smart I am. I let them know through giving them a taste of their own medicine. Because that's how I treat people. I give you what you give me. You give me some shit, you about to get up. You about to get it on a silver platter. So family, we close with Tamika Cross noted at the end of her post that the flight attendant eventually came back to her to seek medical advice on the man's situation. And after it was clear the man was going to be all right, she offered Cross an apology along with some free Sky miles. Are you kidding me? I kindly refused, Cross wrote. This is going higher than her. I don't want Sky miles in exchange for blatant discrimination. Whether this was race, age, gender discrimination, it's not right. She will not get away with this, and I will still get my Sky miles. Stay tuned for an update. So family, we wish Miss Tamika, Cross the best of luck. And with that said, family, I hope you like this vlog. I hope you share it, and if you haven't already, I really appreciate it if you subscribe. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, peace, love, and positive thinking. This is Guru. Peace out.